Welcome back to Crypto's Juiciest News, baby dolls. Once again, we are revisiting a $64,000 Bitcoin. It's crazy, right? Bitcoin still in the same price zone. Do something, you little hoe. Nah, I'm joking, friends. Look, it's all right. It's all right. Better you don't go up or down. It's okay. We need you to go sideways and just do your little thing. Are we going to have a date with the devil? This 21 EMA, friends. It's a weekly chart. Are we going to have it? Or are we going to go up? Then we're like, no, we're not going to have it. Then we're going to have it anyway. We're going to touch the 21 EMA at some point. This is a 64,000 American dollar Bitcoin, friends. Nothing really to complain about. Ethereum is starting, I repeat, starting to show some life because Ethereum's ETH-BTC ratio, right, it's still at 0.05. We had this little moment of glory yesterday, which is fucking embarrassing. We were excited. Yay, 0.052. Like, you got so far to go. I mean, from here, friends, to flip this, Ethereum has to move 20% up. I mean, it can do that. It's got to move to like 3,800, 3,900 without Bitcoin moving the price at all. So that's where we need to go. And meanwhile, if you can, take advantage of these altcoin prices, friends. I know this is still, I know this looks like an abomination, right? This is ChainLink. But, you know, the real chart, friends, I know the log chart cope. This is actually the real ChainLink chart. This is the beginning. ICO people just went on side. So now it's just doing this whole giant scoopy McScoop up. But, you know, no, man. This is the end of the day. It's cycle 2. Don't forget that. Cycle 2 narrative oracles. Yeah, it's not the greatest, my friends. As you, like, if you have a large amount of capital and you don't want to keep throwing into altcoins, it's good to keep these on the side just to see where these things play out. Because at the end of the day, sometimes you can't just always be throwing yourself into new stuff all the time. Why? It's because they might be on your agenda and your radar today, but they might not be there relevant in like 6 months to 9 months. Case in point, there were many like Shibarium coins we bought. Remember Kennel, friends? Got freaking dicked on Kennel, you scamming rugsters. Got crushed on Kennel over a year ago. Like, well, that's the thing, man. Like, you're relevant in that moment, but you're not relevant forever. And you don't know if your narrative is ever going to come back. But that's what we try to do, is you try to buy low, and you got to be with a community that's not going to rug. That's why it's really important, especially when you see people out here that you trust speaking about stuff. You know it's not going away. For example, like, you know, Hexy Bastard, he's not going to go start shilling another exchange. You go, okay, he likes 9inch, for example, okay? And you know me, okay, we have Dick with Bart, Tangang, Pete, Teddy Bear, Trap. You know all of these, I'm covering these, and I'm actually looking for the communities. But you shouldn't really trust anything. You never really know, friends. This is the Dick with Butt chart. I know it is just a cute little Dick with Butt. And the market cap is still making its way up. I want to show you something funny as well. Man, shout out to whoever made this. You're a freaking genius, friends. Of course, El Presidente.
That's it.
Thank you, Pat.
Thank you very much.
You see that, friends? You see that again?
That's it.
Thank you, Pat.
There you go. For everyone to see, he's got a dick with butt. Okay, we're actually going to crank some music just so everybody. Thank you, Sir President. Thank you, Sir President. Please. Can you drop the tax rates? Can you like crypto? Can you usher us in a big bull market? We need it. And you know what else we need, friends? We need an expansion in the Russell. So you can look at every index, stock market, so S&P 500, NASDAQ, the Dow, all of these. They've all made new highs. But the Russell hasn't, which is the micro caps. You need to go up, you piece of poop. Please go up. If it goes up, friends, we actually have a new bull market, which is kind of going to shock everybody. And look, we do this. This is what makes it difficult, because you could be skeptical. Yes, there's the bug eaters. They're going to do pre-programmed FUD. We know all that inverted yield curve. On the other hand, we have AI. Friends, AI is doing some crazy stuff, man. It's going like exponentially huge. It's replacing humans. Anything that you need to do or think, it's giving you answers. Like AI is really exploding. Remember, friends, like a year ago, they were making like Japanese cartoon booby girls, and you're like, oh, well, you know, you got 7 fingers. Now they fix the fingers. You know, it's funny how people just always, that people get so cocky and arrogant. They just think like, oh, I'll always be able to tell if it's real or not. No, you won't, man. No, you know, you're freaking. These people can't even tell if it's a girl on the internet. You're telling me you're going to figure out the 7 fingers forever? No, they're going to fix the fingers. Then you won't be able to tell poop. All right. You actually think she loves you when she's saying I love you on the 2nd date. But she's just testing you to see if you say it back. Because if you say it back, then she goes, she doesn't like you. Okay. These are the people, friends, who are participating within the crypto industry, okay? These might be actually your exit liquidity, okay? So you never want to be long with these types of people. Also, friends, good news. Drift wasn't actually a grift. Man, I can't tell you if that's when like I said, Drift Token, let's remind you, Drift Token, the car racing game. Okay. I had like, man, I was up all night. Friends, I can't tell you, I was up all night. When that first happened, I'm like, oh man, if this rugs, man, I'm going to feel so bad. But they didn't. They've got a working product, okay? It works. So Drift Token, okay, they did a token launch. You're all onside 2x. Congratulations. There's a caveat though. They've got a sell tax of 25% for the Jeeters. Now, friends, I know you want this. Actually, that's what they do. At the beginnings, friends, what they do is, see, what Richard Hart does is he makes the liquidity really thin. So if people want to sell, they kill the price. And we all got crushed, right? And actually, he has to do that, okay? Because it has no admin keys. But what other projects and meme coiners do, it's a genius, right? Instead of crushing the price with low liquidity, they put a giant tax to sell. They put just a big sell tax. Now, the buy tax is only like 5%, okay? But the sell tax, 25%, it basically is if you want to exit, you don't affect the price chart enormously. You pay a big tax to get out. And there are people who are doing it. They just want their money back. It is what it is. But that tax, where that tax goes, they learned it off the meme coiners. They learned what meme coiners doing, friends. People want real yield. People don't want yield in any token. They don't actually want that. Just letting you know, like, Hex and everything else, or Pulse Chain and everything else. Pulse is different because it's related to ETH. But people want ETH yield. They actually want Ethereum yield. So what a lot of token projects will do is they'll convert the tax. When someone does a tax, they'll automatically convert it into ETH and they'll put it in a treasury, and that basically reroutes for everyone. Everyone wants ETH yield. It's kind of funny. We're thinking of ETH as money. These are like the early remnants that maybe ETH BTC, flipping happenings, or Ethereum, friends, are still powering on. So Drift Token, this is the chart here, okay, because it's just launched. Don't know about this launch. Maybe there's like people dumping the team. They maybe dump, but who cares? Okay, so it's coming up here. It's around here. It's like 8.7 million market cap. Yeah, it is what it is. Another thing to think about when it comes to these, friends, is, look, we all wanted them. I wanted it to launch way later, but then you don't let anyone in. That's it. See, when everyone's in a project, they're like, launch later, launch at the top, launch at the top, launch on Ethereum's $10,000. It is what it is. They have a working product, ready to show you the game and stuff here and there, but that's a strategy, man. You wish everyone well, and you just participate. You don't know how the industry is going to go. You don't know how big these things are going to be. Remember, these guys did this stuff. It's a Cycle 1 coin, and it's new Cycle 1 coin, and it's related to gaming. Yeah, it's cross-chain stuff. Maybe they keep updating it over time. The community grows. We'll see what happens. Wish everyone luck. Might even play around with it and stuff here and there. Yeah, so that's decent. But I'll tell you right now, even if they did rug, no apologies from me. I don't care. Like, we know the game, man. We know the game. Friends, assume 30% of coins go to zero. Just assume that. That's the only way to make it, friends. The only way to make it is to literally assume that high rate. But it is what it is. Now, it's interesting, right, how they learned from the meme coiners. Meme coiners like this tax stuff, putting in yield. We basically want our cake. So we're like, hey, just tax all the sellers and stuff. So it's kind of funny how that works. So hopefully this continues into glory. I also want to show you the Zen price chart quickly, friends. Now, Zen, obviously, this is a log chart as well, because you see the regular chart, you can't see much. Zen price chart, if you change it to a market cap, okay, hopefully this is rounding off and you end up getting to around up here, which would be a $1 billion valuation. That's around a 30x. And they're going to launch X1 chain. Still waiting. It's still not out yet. We don't know. It is what it is, man. You don't, friends, trust me, watching this stuff every day, like, we're in it. We're in it, okay? We like it. And maybe you'll be able to donate for the points and what it is. But I'll just tell you now, man, in a bull market, friends, see, in the bear market, you're like, just bring them into the bull market. It's going to be so easy. No. Because in the bear market, there's no dopamine. It's just death, blood, bleeding. You're a scammer. You're a grifter. All of these, okay? In the bull market, it is, they give you some dopamine, they take it away. They give you some dopamine, they take it away. And then they take it away for another month. They give you some dopamine, they take it away. You just get, and then here's the thing, you get so used to them giving you dopamine, and then you're like, oh, it's going to end soon, isn't it? My bags aren't high enough for me to dump. Yeah, that's everybody in this industry, friends. That's why we were waiting the whole time to when the dopamine gets so extreme. But your brain gets flooded, all your neurotransmitters go, oh, and then you don't want to sell because you're like, oh, it's finally feeling good. There's nothing to worry about anymore. It was like stop, start. It was, start, stop, start, stop. It's like up and down, up and down. Then finally it goes up. And when it's meant to go down, it goes up, 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 up. That's what you want at the very end. But that's the end, friends. That's actually the end. So congratulations to all of us in Drift. You can get out, friends. Personally, look, man, I'm I'm just gonna wait. I just want to see where we are when Ethereum's $5,000, $8,000 plus. That's personally me. And if the coin goes down and it goes below the price, well, who cares, man? I don't want to risk it, man. You guys can do whatever you want. Maybe I'll change my mind. Just yeah, good luck to everyone. I love you all. So congratulations on the launch there. This is their Twitter, by the way. So Payout Pursuit. Just to let you know, friends. So why they only have 64 followers? Because people don't know the token is called Drift, but the game is called Payout Pursuit. So that's why. No one knows what they are. 64 followers. It's funny. Pretty cool. Let's check it out. I think these are just the loading graphics games. Like in-game is differently. I'm sure they don't even show it here. Like you can, yeah, it's playing around. Oh, cool. This is an actual image of it in-game through the browser. It's cross-platform. I told them to support Pulse Chain and stuff as well. It is what it is, friends. Like, this is the type of stuff that you just want to... You're like, hey, I'm participating in you. I really wish all of us well. Please don't rug us Bitcoin. Please, please, please. That's the whole game. Now moving on, baby dolls. EigenLayer, an insider got caught moving over 4,000 Ethereum on a snapshot. That's right, an insider. So here's the image right now. Look at this, an EigenLayer. Look at this guy. He moved. I have the pictures here. On January 2nd, this wallet funded freshly from Binance deposited 4,000 ETH, $13 million onto EigenLayer. Over the next 3 months, they got 3.5 million Eigen points. On March 16th, one day after the snapshot, they withdrew it all criminal. So they knew when it was going to start. They put the money in, they get the points, and they get out. Very sad. But look, your friend Sommi here doing extra research. This was the funniest part of all. By the way, so friends, I've been making a video for over a year ago. Crypto projects are doing a new strategy trap to trap you. And I'll explain, look, friends, here's the thing. Look, it's not real. It's a trap. It's a risk curve. It's kind of like they're telling you it's a future, but you are committed in ETH. And I know a lot of people love ETH, but the yield you're getting on the airdrop is so poor. I'm telling you, you will regret doing this stuff at the very end, because maybe Ethereum doesn't hit your target of $18,000. What if it only hits $8,000, man, and we have another bear market for a year and a half? We don't know. If it only hits that low, well, guess what? You screwed up, because instead of being invested in juicy, sexy altcoins, you left your money in ETH, and ETH's capital price appreciation and limited upside, okay? So this is the important part. By the way, there was a rumor that it's GCR. There was a rumor. Someone said they'd done like wallet tracking. They said it's actually GCR according to someone else. I don't know if it's true. Remember the Grim Reaper? So the funny part is how much of a fail the return was. It's so oversubscribed and scummy. They only earned a 2% yield for the whole 3 months. So basically, friends, they underperformed treasury yield. That's funny. They underperformed treasury yields by doing this. You could have done anything else. That's how garbage it was to put your ETH there. So they earned the little crappy ETH yield. They earned this like, well, there's your risk. That's just like so. But that just shows you, man, they earn that and you earn that doing that. So there's people like, oh, well, earn the points. It's free money. That's why people call it free money. It's not, man. You gave your money away. You earn this thing and they're just giving you these points. You're hoping. That's just, yeah, man. It's look, I call them, friends. I use the word scams and grifts. Everything is pretty much. Everyone's trying to sell you on something. They're trying to tell you this is the future. This is going to be great. And guess what? I hope it all is. But when you have $6 billion joining in with you, you can't all win. Okay, it's like everybody in a traffic jam example. Okay, if everyone's told there's going to be a traffic jam at 7 a.m., they leave work at 5 a.m. to go miss it, and then they become the traffic jam. You understand? They leave earlier, and they all become the traffic jam again. Just like you're early, everyone's being told you're early to EigenLayer. Guess what? They get $6 billion of capital committed. Okay, since you all try to be early, none of you are early. All the points, there's a certain number of evaluation for it. It gets diluted over too many people. That's why, friends, you have to buy low, sell high. You can't be participating with these. Also, crazy how every Ethereum influencer was a paid shield for this EigenLayer VC project and the yield was so poor. Crazy or not so much. Your friend Sommi here literally reporting on it. You want to see my video? I have it here. Look at this. 1 year ago, the crypto industry exposed. Right here, friends. Isn't it? Like you're just seeing it right here. I found it live 1 year ago. Over 1 year ago, you didn't even know what the word is. And my video here, friends, I literally go through the video and I explain, oh my gosh, look at this. I show here, look at this, what I'm saying here, friends. Look, the title, look what it says here. VC funding already done at 500 million. Look at me. I've got a giant poop, EigenLayer, re-poop, poop, the new trap. There you go. There you go. I told you. This is how the industry works. Now, here's the thing. maybe they could have got me and you to shut our mouths if they gave us something. The issue though is we are outsiders. They're like, oh, you are just a normal person out there. You're a pleb. That's what we are. We're just like normal civilians out there to them. We can't offer them anything. We can't get we can't do like bribes, menage a trois, if you will. We can't do any of that. Just screw you. I'm here to stand up for the people. Stop giving us this high, fully diluted valuation. Grifts. That's what they are. Grifts. You keep 95% of the tokens. You hand out 5% of the tokens out. You get the listing on Binance and Bybit and Coinbase. And then over time, retailers got no idea what it is because, oh, it's a new coin, but they don't know how to read fully diluted market cap. And it's being diluted over time. And they are dumping OTC over time, slowly using Wintermute, who are also evil scum pieces of poop. That's the whole industry. And they all wash their hands and go, oh, I guess the bear market's here. Wink, wink. We couldn't see that coming. Oh, it's the same game over and over again. Friends, that's why I even mentioned here, right? It's called EigenLayer because that's what happens to your money if you trust these VC scum insiders. Gone. Your money gone. That's what happens if you trust these pieces of poop. Also, it's funny. Look when the snapshot was done. Literally at the very, very top. When was the snapshot? I mean, it's just funny how a lot of these weird circumstances out here happen. Also, no one cares about you, Coinbase. You got your earnings report coming on May 2nd. Also, I'm joking. There's a lot of people who own Coin, C-O-I-N, because they got stock market accounts. I want to participate in this. Remember, it's high market cap stuff. You're playing this high market cap stuff. Yeah, okay. If your minimum clip is 100K, okay, sure, you get excited over your crappy little 3x. But for everyone else, man, I know all you out there, you don't have 100K bullets. You've got $100. So yeah, you got to find stuff. Deep value, contrarian, okay? But yes, this earnings report's going to be pretty important just to show you, okay, how's Coinbase going? Are they making money off their layer 2 chain? Anything else they can report, okay? What's got US Fed interest rate decision? They expected to hold rates. Look, the yield curve. I think they expected to cut a rate cut once in like September. So pretty much, friends, they might be just gearing us up to kind of accept higher inflation. Because here's the thing, right? It's funny. We went through this, Habib. Let's play some Habibi Albi music for you, okay? Let's play some Arabic guitar beat, by the way. It's called the oud, okay? Do you remember, friends, the interest rates? Do you remember the debt? Some of us call it debt. Now, the US debt is enormous. We know that. And they come and always side for the people that go, you poor person, civilians, you're spending too much money. The inflation's going up. No, it's because they printed so much, okay? So they blame the people. They go, you're just too confident. You're just too confident in the spending. No. And then you call their bluff. Say, hey, jack up the rates to 9%. Jack them up. Go on. Jack them up and pay off your bill. They can't. They know they can't. So friends, the market, why is the S&P 500 rallying? That's why it's smart, okay? There's too many insiders here. They're calling the Fed's bluff. They know. People know. They're like, why is the market, why are you up this much if the only way to pay the debt is to put rates to 9% and send us down that much? Because they know they ain't going to do it. They know it's one big rig game. They know the Cantillon effect. They're going to print money ahead. They know it's not coming. That's why these people are buying this stuff up first. They're like, oh, I know what comes next. Okay, so it's just interesting. It's all games. Also cool. The Friendtech V2 launch is coming out apparently today as well. I have some information here for you. Maybe it comes out today. I don't know if the token itself, but Friendtech V2 is coming out. We don't know if the token's coming out. A lot of people have done these estimations of where it could be, friends. So on the right-hand side in the column, you can see there is 400 million fully diluted for this token parcel, whatever they are. I don't even know if it's parcel, just joking. Okay, and then Jupiter up here is a 10 billion fully diluted market cap. These are all fully diluted. So this person, so shout out to Lukey Martin. He goes, the FDVs range right from 400 million to 10 billion. If the Friend token launches at a median, it would equate to about $30 per airdrop point. So if you check your points, it's $30 per point. If we got that, that would be around 3 billion fully diluted. So you would be around here. I don't know where it's going to launch. People are like, if you went earlier, what happened to all the users? There's people still using it. I mean, it's just, they're probably going to add features and stuff over time. It's pretty cool. So just alerting you to that type of stuff. Now, here's the thing, friend. This is why I don't want them to launch early, man. Launch it at the top so I know to sell. When you're launching it here, but look, man, on average, you just got to dump. Go dump, rotate into another core, because everyone else dumps, friends. People dump over time. And people wake up to their money. That people don't even check their phones all the time. So there'll be continuous dumping over like a week or a month, etc. This is like 95% of the cases. Also interesting, there's a coin, Rollbit. Okay, so Rollbit has been burning 25% of the supply per year, but the token is going down. Let me show you. This is the token right here. So why has the token been going down for so long? Remember, friends, why you've been going nowhere for like friends. This is when Rollbit had a season, by the way, and I was telling you just to be careful. See, friends, when I tell you these things, they don't go down, but they just go sideways while you have Soylana and everything else like going up and all the other stuff going up. Okay, so how are you still going down? Well, apparently people in the Discords have found out why. So one of the Twitter users, Fudd, call him Fudd. His name's Flood. He used to be a BitMEX trader. I don't know if he still is, right? I think it was like a BitMEX leaderboard guy. He was given $10 million of the coin he's been dumping. Now, it's not just him. There's others. And people have done the thing. They've basically found that all these people have just been dumping. And they're trying to find culprits. Because you know, your friends, you hear online casino, you think dark, shady. No, man. It's just, look, the truth is, the season peaked last year. It peaked in August. So, and you got onto Crypto Banter show. They made a GambleFi token narrative. I haven't told you about GambleFi and not to buy them. I found it wasn't funny. Miles, Crypto Banter, heaps of other channels. What were they telling you to do? It's time to get into GambleFi coins. You have to own this for the bull market. All of yous. Habibi Albis. I love you all. But you're top signals, okay? While you were telling everyone to get in, I was like, guys, well, guess the run's over because I'm watching the field and I can see 7 influencers telling me it's a good idea to get into GambleFi coins. It might be meaning that we're running out of time now for the buys. And guess what? That's exactly what happened. You just saw the chart went nowhere. Now, here's the thing. It didn't drop 99% because still have a buy in, but I'm just telling you, friends, capital going nowhere while everything else is going up, you're losing. You're pretty much losing. The only reason why you're going nowhere is that Bitcoin is dragging you up, okay? And actually, friends, I'm in shock right now. I'm gonna have to make a post to show you. Do you remember this chart I just showed you? Rollbit? Okay. Look what happens when I change it to priced in Soylana. Look at the ratio, okay? Because you're looking at this, you're like, oh, you just haven't made any money. Okay, look what happens when I change it to the Sol ratio price. Okay, you're gonna vomit. Look at that. Oh my gosh, bro. This was it. This was literally, friends, this is Miles and Crypto Banter making Rollbit video right up here. Look what happens. You are down, oh my God, you are down 92% against the SPY. And what I've done here, friends, is here's the RLB versus Ethereum chart, just so you can see. See what it does, friends? Look at this, look at this. You see from the top, drops down 80%. So these are the stuff you just have to remember happens. You don't necessarily just go, oh, down. What happened? Look at this. You have this walking down over time. There's not enough demand to come in. You just come back down and here you are. Remember, this is from August last year, down. See, that's when they look at that. I'm just telling you, man, the narrative, friends, the narrative. I'm telling you, Habibi Albi, yes, we have rocket scientists. We have believers. We've got army veterans. We've got people who are really smart. We have confident leaders. Yes, all of you. I'm just telling you, 99% of you are shit investors. Okay? You're terrible investors. That's it. You have to improve. Now, I have to call you terrible. I don't like using that word, but if I say you're amazing, you're going to think you're good. If I even say you're okay, you're still going to think you're good. I have to call you terrible because 99% you're terrible. You're doing the wrong thing at the wrong time. You literally can't be more wrong than to call me a fudder when I was telling you, warning, Miles and Crypto Banter and all these other shows are making Rollbit and GambleFi, and they just sponsored Gainsey and doing all this stuff, friends. I'm trying to help, man. So just to show you the box, man. Look at this. RLB down 93% against Sol. Look at that. Okay, that's where the box is. Just so you don't forget that, man. Just so you know. So the crowd sucks, friends. That's it. I've told you thousands and thousands of times. You get to see all these news examples. Now, here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. I've got to clarify. Look, right now, there are many Soylana and Coinbase coins that people are holding. Okay, there are many of them holding, and I don't want to do the doom chart drawing on them, on all of them. It's because people get very scared, and then they end up hating me when I'm like, no, I know, it's just funny. Ooh, I draw a line going down. What am I doing? I'm doing nothing. I'm just showing you, man, where my value zone is. So what actually happens is, all I will tell people, and I'll clearly say, I'll go, look, I don't want your coin to come down here, but that's my buy zone. And if it doesn't touch here, I think everything above this dollar is expensive. I'm just letting you know. I'm not stepping in. All right. So I'm just going to show you Toshi, for example. Was a crowd favorite on Coinbase. You know, it has like some mastermind people talking to people about it, and then it catches a narrative and it starts. It's friends, you know by now, right? It starts with like a butterfly effect snowball, and then everyone starts to like basically run with it. So here is Toshi, still 150 million market cap down here. So you're down 50% and you're still 150 million market cap. Like, okay, I hope it works out, all right? And I have where I would buy. I would personally buy, I would look for value back in this zone. Be just me, okay? It doesn't have to get here. I don't want it to get here. I want you to win. But personally, I'm only going to buy here in this zone. Even if it comes back down here and then goes back up here, I'm still not touching it, friends, because I've known this is a trap. I just showed you on Rollbit, right? They eventually come back down. They can't have a fade rally, then they've come back down. Now, I don't know if it's going to get there. I don't know. I'm just telling you, I look for good deals only. Okay, friends, go watch Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger. That's it. Their whole life, they said you literally sit back and you just take good deals. But it takes time and experience and effort for you to smell what a good deal is. You don't know what a good deal is at the start. You just think, oh, it's good because everyone says it's good. No. All right, you start to get a feel. Yeah, you got a community, you're on Coinbase. All right, but I don't want to pay for somebody else's 100x, okay? And by the way, up here, they're still up 50x. All right, I don't want to pay that. I think they got to get rinsed. I think people have to be tested. I think people have to question the Coinbase narrative. No one's questioning it right now. Everyone's guaranteeing me that there's going to be all these infinite retailers coming in and they're all going to buy our bags. Yeah, guess what? Those retailers might come in, but you know we can mint them 1,000 new coins, right? We can mint them 1,000 new memes, 1,000 new projects, 1,000 new communities. We don't have to bring them to your 500 million fully diluted market cap coin. We don't have to bring them at all. We'll make new stuff for them, and they will actually be early. There's no price chart for this stuff. People just keep minting the bid. So there's a certain amount of bids coming in. People just try to make all the coins straight at the funneling. So yeah, it's hard, friends. It's hard. You know, a lot of the people in a lot of these coins, they can't even exit because there's not enough liquidity. So that's why they hate you even more, because they're like, even if they wanted to exit like 50% of their position and get out something, they can't, because if they exit, they drop it down 30%. And guess what? A lot of these people are given coins by other insiders. So everyone knows their wallet. So if they sell, they know the crowd is going to come for their throats. And they know the person that gave them the money is going to do some nasty things to them. They're going to like, basically, they're going to cut them off from all the social groups. They're going to shun them because they're like, hey man, the deal was for you to hold. You're not allowed to sell. You promote and shield, and our whole goal is when we all get to 1 billion diluted and Coinbase lists us, then we can dump on retail. That's the goal. But if someone wants to hop off the ride beforehand, before the sinking ship is done, remember, friends, liquidity is very thin. For every 20 of these insiders, guess what? It only takes 2 of them to bail, and you smack the price down. That's it. Just 2 out of 10. 1 or 2 out of 10. They smack it down, and it causes more FUD, and then news comes out like the Brett scandal. You see that? Many more to come your way. Like, subscribe, bell button, and I'll catch you soon.